Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and very good morning to you. My name is Aiman Besusli. I'm a representative for the Meet Innovation Stock. So this is my friend, the list of my partner which is Aiman Najmi bin Azhar, Muhammad Syami bin Muhammad Fazil, Ahmad Khairi bin Abdul Latif, Muhammad Hanif bin Muhammad Saifuddin. Okay, so I'm gonna go proceed. Company overview. Meet Tech Innovation it, or Me in KSI Stock is private limited company founded in 19 June 2017 for the purpose being company to become an investing holding company and listing Vinica on 6 July 2017. They entered into share sale agreement acquire 100% equity interest in Me Equipment's Neighborhood and Me International Limited respectively, which made Me Technovation Berhad become wholly owned by both Me Equipment's Neighborhood and Me International Limited. In 23 August 2017, their company have converted their company to public limited company and change their name from Me Equipment Holding Berhad to Me Technovation Berhad in 27 December 2018. Their vision is to become a top selection global solution powder solution provider of choice for front of line assembly equipment for the semiconductor industry. So we proceed. Mission: Me Equipment mission is to enhance the success of the semiconductor manufacturing client by providing cost-efficient solution with innovative and reliable product. Their philosophy, they believe in two key factors for successing the business ahead, which is human capital resources and valuable customer. This show that their company is driven by people and they acknowledge the importance in business. So we're gonna proceed. This is a comparative analysis. Based on the performance chart, the company is increasing from the start of the 1st June 2021 and also reaching their peak around early January 2021. But recently, their performance is going down because their business is affected by the pandemic and they reportedly will able to increase their performance back in the late 2021. They also will be able to rebound back. So I'm gonna pass it to my friend. That's all for me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Aiman Najmi bin Azhar and I will talk about trend analysis for Me Technovation Company. So the first one is main trend. Main trend is a trend that lasts for a long time, lasts over than a year. As we can see from the picture above, it is going uptrend for a year period. When the graph is uptrend, trader can buy the shares when the candlestick touches the blue line. While the price breaks below a support level, the broken support level can turn into resistance and this will give the traders a signal to sell. Next is secondary trend. Secondary trend is a trend which lasts for more than 6 months. In this chart, the blue color rectangle is what we can call a secondary trend line. As we can see, for a short time, the trend line shows the performance and the price movements in the chart. Between January 2021 to June 2021, the trend goes sideways. We can call trough as support while the peak as resistance. The traders can get a signal to buy when the candlestick touches the support line. Meanwhile, the traders will get the signal to sell when the candlestick touches the resistance line. The last trend is a minor trend. Minor trend is a trend that lasts about hours or days just for a short time. In the chart above, the blue trend line is the one we can call as a minor trend line. We can see from the chart above, the trend is rising from July 2020 to August 2020 and from January 2021 to February 2021 as well. In the case of an uptrend, it becomes valid breaking of a trend line. We can see the breaking of trend line on August 2020. It will automatically give a sell signal for the traders.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Hanif bin Ahmad Sakudin. I'm from BA144C. Because today I'm gonna present a technical overlay, moving average 50 days. Based on the graph, Mid-Term Innovation stock show us that 5 time buying signal on this 50-day moving average. It shows that a closing price closes above the moving average is interpreted as a buy signal as known as bullish signal. As graph buying signal is on 7 September 2020 and 26 September 2020 and 12 October 2020 and 19 January 2021. The choice of the time span is critical, so to avoid which so use intermediate term moving average to measure secondary term. There are also 4 signals on the graph. As the graph sell signal is on 2 November 2020 and 16 November 2020, 21 December 2020 and 1 March 2021. The closing price closes below the moving average is interpreted as a signal, sell signal or not as a bearish signal. Now double simple moving average and golden cross. Okay, we can look at the graph. It shows a buy signal when the shorter average fast line crosses above the longer average slow line, signals the beginning of an uptrend. As the graph moving average 50 crosses above moving average 100 on February 2021, the more space there is between the two moving average, the better the signal. The div cross appears on the chart when a stock short-term moving average crosses below its long-term moving average. It shows a sell signal because the shorter average fast line crosses below the longer average lower line, signals for the downtrend. As the graph, you can see moving average 50 crosses below the moving average 100 on April 2021. Go through the technical indicators and oscillators, moving average, convergence, divergence, MACD. The chart both shows mid-term inversion with its MACD 2612 and signal 9 in the indicator chart access. There was 9 signal line crossover in 12 months. There is a 5 up and 4 down. There were some good signals and bad signals. On 28 September 2020 shows a period when the MACD line surged above 0.28 to reach a positive extreme. There were 2 bullish signal line crossovers in 21 December 2020 and 11 January 2021 and downtrend until 23 March 2021. Okay, next to the center line crossovers. The bullish center line crossover occurs on 1 July 2020 and a bearish center line crossover occurs on 26 April 2021. Furthermore, a bullish divergence on 21 December 2020 to confirm a reversal with a resistance breakout. A bearish divergence forms on 8 February 2021 on the price chart. Notice how broken support turned into resistance on the throwback bounce on 8 February 2021.
Now I will talk about the Relative Strength Index, or known as RSI. RSI is a momentum indicator that evaluates the speed and change of stock price movements. It also compares the securities' recent up moves to the securities' recent down moves. For this indicator, the buy signal will be when the RSI is below 30 and then moves up and crosses over the oversold line, while the sell signal is when the RSI is above 70 and then moves down and crosses below the overbought line. As we can see from the graph, these indicators fluctuate from time to time due to some conflicts whether to buy a glove stock or a tech stock.
So what we can see from here is stochastic oscillator. So for stochastic oscillator, we can determine the buy and sell from the graph itself, where when it's below 20, that means it was oversell, and when it's over 80, it's overbought. So in the graph itself, you have there you have 9 buy and sell signal.
Williams percent R. Williams percent R is a momentum indicator that measures overbought and oversold level. It also compares stock near the high-low range for a period of time, which is 14 days. This indicator helps the trader to find and see if the stock they're aiming is a good stock or a bad stock. The indicator helps by determining the stock level is overbought, which means sell signal, or oversold, which means buy signal. For this indicator, the buy signal is below the oversold line, which is negative 80, and then rise to cross over the negative 80 line. The sell signal, however, shows the indicator is above the overbought line, which is negative 20, and then falls below the negative 20 line. As you can see from the graph, such as 17 August 2020, 7 September 2020, and 12 October 2020. Conclusion. To conclude, the company MI Technovation Berhad is for investors that are looking for short-term investment. Based on our findings, we can see that starting from 1st June till early January, the company has reached its peak. But because of the current pandemic that is currently ongoing around the world, the company MI Technovation has been affected from it. There are also a significant thing happen, which is there's a gap in the price pattern, and usually when there is a gap, that means the price has gone outstandingly increase or decrease, and in this case it went decrease as much as 0.245, which is notably a big amount. So based on our findings, we found out that this company MI Technovation Berhad is a short-term investment company. Recommendation. For the recommendation about the MI Technovation Berhad, after some analysis that we have done during the assignment process, we think that the existing investors that already bought the MI Technovation stock should hold on to the share until they could reach their maximum price and then sell it. For the indicators, the MACD indicators, the existing investors should hold while the future investors should buy. For the RSI indicator, the existing investor should hold and the future investor also buy. For the stochastic indicator, existing investor should hold and future investor also should hold, while the moving average indicators, existing investor should sell and future investor should sell.